Good morning. Good to see you. Hello. I just fucking spilled water everywhere, pretty much. I turned the music down and then spilled water everywhere, so I apologize for the small delay. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. New emote inbound. New emote inbound. Calling the kill streak. It's big. It's large. It's bulbous. It isn't morning. Well, it is for me, and that's all that matters. Okay. Your time zone ain't shit. Sorry, Donkey Fire. Your time zone's fine, brother. Yes. Line has delivered. The sheriff has fired another shot. How many more rounds left in the chamber? Is that the right gun terminology for a revolver? Probably not. Probably not. But that's okay. What do you think this is? A gun channel or something? You think I know what I'm talking about in terms of firearms? This is Australia. We gave our firearms up a long time ago. Okay? It's been a long while since we were shooting from the hip. No, we much prefer spears, machetes. Melee combat is our bag a little bit more. So, I mean, you might be able to take us out at long range, but get us in a little close quarters, little shipment, you might be in trouble. We could be hiding behind any corner and you wouldn't even know it. Before you even get the chance, bam, you're gone. These souls better be dark? I've heard reports that they are quite lightless, so we'll have to see. Is it going to be a long one? We're definitely going to get a death prediction if line is... Well, actually, I can set one up. Look, don't let me get lazy now. We can get a death prediction. I just need to set up the death counter, but besides that, we're pretty much ready to go. Fun fact, Eyezayar is Australian. Yes, some may not know this. Actually, you know, I got a comment on the most recent video, and this is not the rarest type of comment that I get, but because I was making so many jokes about visiting England and stuff, I've gotten a few comments on the new video that were like, I thought Eyezayar was from England, which is just kind of ignorant, isn't it? I mean, who do I have to slap? Can we pull up a username? Can we track an IP? Come on, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, I need to check the VOD of the last Dark Souls, because I can't remember how many deaths we had. I tell you what. Wait, what was it? God, did we really play it this long ago? Also, why is the Eyezayar VODs channel no longer coming up? What is this? Oh, there it is.
Bruce.
My mistake. Hey, GameTube, dude. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the 3-month Prime and the R as well. Appreciate it. Sorry, let me just. We played Dark Souls 6 days ago. I'm a failure, to be sure. We finished on 229 deaths. All right. Beautiful stuff. Love to see that. 229. You know what? We are kind of getting close to the end of the game now, I think. Not including DLCs. I don't know. Yeah, we got to the end of Dark Souls 1 with 404, and that was including DLCs. It's not looking good. We've definitely knocked down how much we're dying lately, but we had a rough start. Definitely a rough one. Where am I in the game? We finished off in, like, this castle in the basement. It was dusty and dark, and I couldn't see where I was. It was not pleasant. More than half the final death total of DS1. I know, Terry. It's not looking good. I say we get into it. I say we jump in. Thanks for the support on the new video, by the way, everybody. It seems that people are liking it. It's doing pretty horribly statistically. Sean.
It's been a number of months, but I have returned.
Dude, jump in. Jump in. It's all good. It's all good. You're entitled to a vacation at least once a year. Jump in, fella. Thank you very much, dude. 19 months is wild. I'll do the prediction line. You're good. You look, the sheriff needs his rest. I'm sure you've already got a prediction on the actual list that we've done recently, right? How many deaths? Yeah, I mean, this sheriff is beyond competent. He's literally the antithesis of Robert. I can't believe it. 0, 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 10 plus. I mean, look at this. Come on. Wait, shouldn't 10 plus be 11 plus? 10 plus should be 11 plus, but you know what? I can't follow you. 0, 1 to 5. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Love that. Dude.
Bruce.
Let's do a submission period of 5 minutes. That looks good. Okay, you can now predict how many times we're going to die this stream, which you should vote 0. Not trying to rig the results here, but you should. I'm feeling pretty confident. GameTube, dude, thank you for the, holy shit, 150. What have you been doing, brother? What's been going on here? You'd like to explain yourself? This is now a psyche eval. Why are you so kind to me, fella? Appreciate you, fella. And it's Astral, of all people. Good to see you. Thank you, gifters, people. Come on. It's common sense. You need to tell us how long the stream will be? Well, I don't really know. You know, the usual time. 1 hour to an hour and a half. Something like that. Hey, appreciate you, GameTube. Thank you very much, fella. Hey, see you later, Ludicrous. Sorry you can't stay, dude. Thanks for jumping in, man. Yeah, the people seem to be enjoying the new episode, which is lovely to see. I'm not gonna say anything definitively just yet because I usually don't judge how a video has performed until it's been out for about 5 to 7 days. But in terms of Bruce and Robert episodes, this one has reached far less people. And I'm not really sure why. I guess be as brutally honest as you can here. I wonder if maybe the thumbnail and the title actually aren't good. Or maybe, I don't know, I guess you can't... Was it potentially not as grabbing as previous episodes, or... I'm looking for any constructive criticism. Probably just inactivity. Like, YouTube does sort of punish you for going away for a while, but my sort of rule of thumb is that, yes, there are unpredictable things that you can't really judge with a video doing well on YouTube, but it's usually a good rule of thumb to just, if you can blame yourself, because that's the only place you can find improvement. Like, it's not... You're kind of at the mercy of this algorithm anyway. Trying to predict it is not the be-all and end-all, you know? Like, if you can find some fault in yourself, it's better than waddling around going, who can I blame? Who outside of myself can I blame for this? You know what I mean? It's like a total waste of time. Who can I point this finger at? It needs a victim. This finger needs a victim. Phrasing. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Wait, I didn't even... I asked you a question and didn't even read your responses. Start was a little too dry and slow to keep viewers, possibly. I thought the Battle Pass stuff was cool, though. Thought the thumbnail was shit. A bit shit? Oh, that's a little bit better. I thought the thumbnail was okay. Thumbnail's a bit monochromatic. Maybe not a lot popping, potentially. It is... Maybe. You know, I don't usually do this, but I might experiment with like an A and B thumbnail for this episode. Like I might upload another one and see if maybe that changes things. It was cool, but it was like 95 seconds. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm constantly at the mercy of like, I don't really want to sacrifice like what my idea is for the episode, which is probably why the episode isn't doing great. But I don't know. I thought the Battle Pass thing being a little bit drawn out was, made it funnier to me. I don't know. Like, it's just some guy... That's literally everybody when they scroll through a Battle Pass. Like, nothing surprises anybody that much anymore. So it's just like this monotone kind of plain experience. I don't know. I thought that was funny. But maybe it did go on too long. I don't know. Thanks a lot, Lemons. Appreciate you, fella. It's about time Terry was subbed up. Not good at hooking most people. Maybe I misunderstand what hooks a lot of people, because, like, I don't know. I think the edit looked so... Almost, like, I almost made the... There's a few little mistakes in there, but I made it as official looking as I could. I thought maybe it would be, like, surprising enough that the drawn-out joke would hold, but maybe not. I don't know. I also, like, I have to understand that a lot of what I make does have intros that probably aren't great for the algorithm, but I don't know. What's with all the hate? The video went hard? Oh, no, I don't think people are hating. I asked for constructive criticism. It's, I'm good. I'm good. I think, like, there's definitely things that I do that work against my better interests when it comes to, making a video algorithmically viable. I saw multiple people genuinely thinking it was real. I saw some of that too, which is very flattering and very lovely to see. That makes it even funnier for me. We're all Eyezayar cultists. We love the vid. No, I'm genuinely looking for criticism. That's why I wouldn't ask if I was scared of getting my feelings hurt. Because look, like, it is not good to be inactive for a long time, and it is also not good for a returning video to do worse than, like, multiple episodes in the same series before it on its, like, first day. But the only way I'm going to fix that is if I sort of tune in a little bit and try something different next time. I think the episode just had a missing sauce. Have you tried ranch? Nah, I left the ranch off this one. Maybe make a community post? I definitely will. I took a bit of a day to be away from my computer yesterday, so it was Sunday for me. So I was just doing, like, other life stuff. So Monday, the day that is today, is the day I'll kind of have a look at maybe changing the thumbnail, or at least adding a B thumbnail. Maybe changing the title, putting out a community post, maybe doing a short. I don't want to spend too much time advertising this video because I need to work on the next one, but I'm not ready to cut my losses on it just yet. I think it was a pretty good video. I loved the Battle Pass bit, not because it was funny, because it wasn't really. I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I think the Battle Pass... I'll die on the hill that the Battle Pass bit was funny. It was just such a nice detail that added so little to the video, yet you obviously put a lot of effort into it. It's those little details that make you one of my favorite YouTubers. That's very, very sweet. Thank you, Alexa. But I will die on the hill. The Battle Pass bit is funny, all right? Look, we'll battle to the death if we need to. I liked how you found a way to use some Arkham footage in videos. Honestly, it is just nice to have an extra knowledge on the series as well to add jokes in. Like, around the time that episode was filmed, I think we were in the middle of playing Night. So, that's why, I mean, there was some Arkham references I even cut out from the actual recording itself. But yeah, I don't know, like, TGB intros, for example, are horrible for the YouTube algorithm, but I think the audience for TGB skews maybe a little older, and it might skew towards people who don't mind a more slow burn of a video, because the whole series, especially the more recent episodes, have kind of been more like TV show episode format. Like, you're willing to wait for the payoffs. It's not like Mr. Beastified. It's kind of like not every second is a payoff. There's some build up and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like those videos perform decently well, even though they are like algorithmically just not designed to do well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just kind of strange. Like, it's what makes me think the fault is maybe majority in my hands, but you can never really tell, like, if it's just not getting recommended to as many people or not. But to put it into perspective for you, so the previous episode in its first day and 9 hours did 70.3k views, and this one in its first day and 9 hours is at 33k. So obviously I'm looking at that and going, something hasn't grabbed people here. You know what I mean? Like, something hasn't resonated. I don't know. Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining at all. 33,000 people watching a Lego Batman 3 video from me is still very flattering and amazing, but just obviously on the statistical, analytical side of things, I'm looking at that going, that's very strange. Like, I don't know what I did there. I think this episode is better than the last episode, honestly, but I don't know. How much does TGB usually get? That's an interesting question, because this video is actually doing worse than every recent TGB video that I've put out, which is very strange, because usually TGB is a bit of a slow burn in terms of viewership as well. So, like, in its first day and 9 hours, TGB episode 11, which is one of the lowest viewed episodes, was at 43k, and episode 12 was at 44. So that's usually what it's hovering around. And of course, episode 10 had sort of the benefit of being a returning episode, so it was at 59. But yeah, TGB traditionally does worse than Bruce and Robert. It's just kind of strange to see. Hey, I'm glad you got a gifted sub there. Why? Don't ask why, just accept it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm shouldering, as a general rule, most of the blame, but I think I was looking at the back end and it seemed that it didn't go out to as many people, or at least it didn't get as many impressions as it usually does. I don't know. It could be, this is the part that I don't usually focus on. I promise we'll get to the game in a second. Hopefully this is interesting to somebody. Kind of like a look under the hood. And it's a little bit of an uglier look when something isn't doing as well. But it's definitely, see you later, young. See you later, dude. Sorry you can't stay, man. Hopefully things go well at the doctor's office for you, man. What was I gonna say? I just had a complete fucking brain fart. My brain is gassing up right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely no secret that YouTube does sort of punish channels a little bit when they go away. It's less to do with... Wait, what the hell is that? Hold on a second. Oh, Raven, move, brother. Move. Move. I don't know what you're doing. Get out. You can't stay on there. God, there's a whole story to what just happened. Let me stay on track. She was just fucking, like, standing on sticky keys on my laptop. Oh my god. Can I get my shit together? Let me take my jacket off. It's hot in here. Get on that laptop again. Causing mayhem in this household. I'll tell you what. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, it's no secret that you do kind of get punished for that, and hiatus, especially inconsistent hiatuses. Like, if you're somebody who uploads once a month, but you upload definitively once a month, it's not as bad, I don't think, but there's definitely something with like major inconsistency. And it's not even just an algorithmic thing. I think it's also just viewers kind of get, it's just on the internet, a lot of people just forget who you are if you're gone for like 3 days. That's just kind of how it is. And like, as much as I always try and stray away from just blaming like this amorphous algorithm, because it's just kind of unproductive, even though it is very tempting sometimes. But I don't do it because there's definitely things I can improve, and there's always things that I'm trying to improve. Even with, you know, relatively simple content like the Lego Batman videos, always trying to make them better and strike that balance in just doing what I find funny and versus what's like actually going to do well in a video. But yeah, there's no secret as well that people just forget who you are in like, you know, 3 days, two weeks, definitely a month. You never existed, kind of thing, you know. It's kind of that's just kind of how it is. I've noticed that TGB titles like X amount of years later, and I'm still trying to beat, so tend to do a lot better than. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, if do you understand how many people would see a TGB episode if I named it TGB episode 13? It would get like 3 views. Like nobody would see it. That's yeah. Long gone are the days where people could just title videos that. Because the sub box is dying. The sub box is basically dead. Very few people use it. I use it religiously, but that's because the way that I use YouTube is like I mainly just watch like I still do find new people a lot, but I sort of get more invested in the creative output of certain people. Like I'm not just always looking for something to like, I don't know, satiate my need for content. Like I'm genuinely interested in how people like how their run goes in terms of what they upload and what it ends up becoming and stuff like that. That's very interesting to me. But most people just use recommendation. They find a bunch of new stuff. And yeah, it's just, I think when people use the sub box less, which is definitely like a trending thing site-wide, I think it's like when you take a longer hiatus or you take longer to come back, whatever, it's easier for people to just forget and even easier to miss it when you do upload, you know what I mean? Day 2 of being gold, Big Dink, he's huge, he's big. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh no, Shepard, I definitely don't mean that. Like I find a lot of new people quite a bit, but I usually get more invested just in the general creative output. I'm keen to see like how people evolve their stuff a lot of the time. Like it would have been so easy back in the day for me to just pump out Bruce and Robert episodes, but I got dissatisfied with them. And I just constantly kept trying. Same with TGB, like I keep trying to level it up a bit. There's always, dress it up, make it a little bit more interesting than just me playing the game. And that's where these like loose story elements come from. And it's always just kind of been natural when I play games to just attribute stupid extra details to them. It's just kind of like all of that just works in favor of that. But I do question how algorithmically viable a lot of my approach to that actually is, you know. Is it bad if I still think the first 5 Bruce and Robert episodes are my favorite? Oh, definitely not. I would say it's mostly a nostalgia thing, but because those episodes are very poor quality. The video quality is awful, the sound quality is awful, the jokes are pretty forced a lot of the time, but you know, there's still some merit to them. I don't regret uploading them. They have a charm to them. That was like a happy time experimenting with new stuff like that. But yeah. It's easy to make something low quality and eye-catching, but I think people really appreciate something made with passion like your stuff. Appreciate you, Terry. I just think there's a good balance you can strike. And it's kind of cheap to, you know, sit on a high horse and be like, oh, the algorithm's just not working for me because I make different stuff, right? Because it's kind of ridiculous. There's a lot of channels out there who have struck that perfect balance. They make things exactly how they want to make them, and it's unique, it's high quality. They've just hit in a certain way, and that's what you got to do. I'm not posting enough short stuff as well. It's kind of tough. Like, I don't love capitulating to every new thing that you have to do. Like, now, you got to make sure you're absolutely stacked with short form content, because that's what a lot of people are using these days. Like, I don't really love making shorts, but I've had fun with making the TGB ones to a certain extent. So, you know, we can do it. We can get there. It's probably mostly due to just, I've been away for a while. My philosophy's kind of always been just like, make better stuff, alright? So I'm not going to sit here blaming the almighty algorithm or anything like that, even though statistically the video did go out to less people. But that's usually reflective of, like, it hasn't caught on with the audience that it was shown to all that much. Like, the watch time isn't great. I think it's like 8 minutes or something like that. But we'll figure it out. We'll see. We will see what happens. I think we shake this ring rust off and we upload the rest of these Bruce and Robert videos and see where we're standing in, like, when that's done. And then we'll be able to judge a little bit easier. Is this stream still tagged bold? There hasn't been a single stream this year that hasn't been tagged bold. At least I'm pretty sure. It'd be sad if there was. Anyway. Mr. Freeze episode in Season 1 still had the best combo of title and thumbnail? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. It's very simple. Lego Batman 1 was a fun game to work with too, because I just think it's the most nostalgic for the most people. It has this very eye-catching look to it. There's not any other Lego game that really looks like it. It was very fun to work with. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Who knows, man? I could upload the next one. It could get 3 views. Something could click for people. It could pop off. And the thing that I'm, like, constantly happy with is the way that I've always approached making things is, like, yes, if I want to do this as an actual, like, main thing in my life, things have to be algorithmically viable. Things have to do well. But I've sort of set myself up in a way where the most satisfaction I get is from an improvement in skill set, an improvement in editing, an improvement in writing, all of these core skills. That's where the real dopamine hit is for me. So even if something does poorly, I'm still very proud of the thing that I put out. So that's like this sounds like mega cope. I promise it's the I promise it's the truth. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I do think that I constantly improve at stuff. So that's makes it worth it for me, you know, to be, like, in any capacity financially sustained by things that you make. That's, like, in terms of money and stuff, I mean, that's, like, of course that makes me happy, but just in terms of raw output, like, it's definitely the quality of what I'm putting out and the improvement that keeps me coming back to do it, you know? Anyway, sorry, long pre-stream yap. But, yeah, I appreciate the comments on the video and stuff, because, you know, there's definitely probably some things I could change there. We'll see what happens. I have never done an A/B testing for a thumbnail before. I'm not sure if you can do it after the video's already been uploaded. I guess I'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's jump into Dark Souls 2, shall we? A/B? Oh yeah, so they've enabled a thing called A/B thumbnail testing, which is basically you can upload 2 thumbnails and then they will run against each other with different audiences. Like, YouTube will send out a different thumbnail to different people. And eventually it will come back with a result of who's clicking on one thumbnail over the other, and then you can go, oh, well, this one must be better, so I'll use this one. I don't like doing stuff like this, but it's just, I'll try it out. I'm not going to be an old man who's completely resistant to change, especially if things are reflecting that maybe, you know, it would be beneficial. Because people, like, I haven't had it available to me up until, like, recently, but probably a smart move. We'll see what happens. Dark Souls? Remember when YouTube didn't have shorts? Short form content is king, and I have not played into that enough. And I probably should. It's just kind of like, I don't know. People have much faster workflows than me. I know I can acknowledge that I'm slow, but it's kind of hard to fit everything in. Like, when you make a short, I guess I gotta just be a little bit more comfortable with the shorts not being amazing. I don't know. Like, how... I guess people have editors a lot of the time to do, like, the less consequential stuff. The one guy who green screened the eye short still around? Probably. I hope so. I hope he's doing great. Return of Corner Souls. You're welcome. But overall, again, the people who are watching the video, seems like people like it. And I'm glad, because Season 3 has a little bit of a different editing style than the rest. Not super different, but a little bit different presentation-wise, and I'm liking how it's coming out. I feel like they're a little bit more... They have a little bit more longevity now, because in Season 1 and 2, I focused a lot more on just, like... This is very prevalent in Season 1, but a lot of it was just, like, riffs on whatever current meme there was or something. That was a lot of the jokes. There's only so much impact font you can do before... I mean, personally, I just start rolling my eyes when I when I watch some of those old videos. I'm like, oh man, okay, if you want, I guess. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. If you want, you can do that, sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch a second wind. Maybe it'll all crash into the planet and it will all catch on fire. And we will never, we fell off. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll see what happens, hey? Got any Bloodborne tips? I stink at Bloodborne, so no. No tips that are worth giving you anyway. I'm a smelly boy at Bloodborne. I'll call in my favors with Google. We're gonna get artificially boosted. You know they do that on TikTok. I mean, who could say? What did they call that on TikTok? The behind the scenes boost mechanism. I think it was called burn. Was it called burn? Who up burning their TikTok right now? Cheating? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that was a thing, right? This isn't like some conspiracy theory. I'm pretty sure it was a thing. They have like a function on the back end where if they see something that they want to do well or that could potentially do well, they can hit a little function that will make it it'll be shown to more people artificially, which is just great. That's really fun. I love competing with that. Do you think Soda Cola artificially hid the video from people? I hadn't even considered that. Hadn't even considered that possibility. You could be onto something there. Needy little imp. Be careful. Sleep with a revolver tonight. Under your pillow. Like they do in the movies. God, how long did we just yap for? Can we get a count? That was a productive yap. I'm glad to see the general sentiment on a newly released video. It's not like we're releasing stuff very often. Honestly, if I was to focus on any fucking problem at all, it would be the lack of uploads. I think that's probably the most pressing thing. You know, like, release more things for people to watch might be a good idea. That might work. That's just crazy enough that it might work. That's crazy. Hadn't thought of that. Alright, Billy T. Oh, I forgot Billy T's, like, mega swagged out right now. I love that. Oh, my tea went cold. I love winter in Australia. I really do. I'm going to be very sad to see it go, but tea keeps going cold. Who do I blame for this? How fun is it? Does anybody live in a constant state of denial where they just blame external properties and people for their shortcomings? Fuck, I wish I could do that more often. It is such a comforting thing. Like, it's actually the human default as well, which is terrifying. But I try to live my life in a way where I don't do it. Obviously, you can't be perfect. You're always pointing a finger at some point. You just got to check yourself, right? But it would just be so nice to be able to do that always. There's definitely people who do that their entire lives, and it's kind of scary. Like they've never taken any accountability for anything. Because taking accountability for things is very painful and scary. Oh god, it hurts. It's terrible. You ever done something actually wrong and you're like, fuck, I have to take accountability for this. That sucks. Well, why can't... I mean, look. Let's just be evil.
You need armor?
So much easier. Let's step on some fucking toes, man. No, don't do that. Let's watch Sigma edits. We could. What could be? What could be? We could watch Patrick Bateman edits in the morning and not care about people by the afternoon. It would be crazy. Have I been watching the Olympics? Your country's doing great. I've been watching, like, I leave it on the TV sometimes. I saw that we got like a cycling time trial gold medal and a River Rapids little wipeout, little kayak in the white water gold medal. You know the sport. Good stuff. Very proud of us. I feel like, we only have like 26 million people in this country or something. We truly are, we're doing big things. We are the little country that could, even though there are countries much smaller than us that are doing big things as well. But hey, small country vibes. Is Australia really even that small a country? 26 million's pretty crazy still. I think it might even be more than that at the moment, actually. Let's have a look. Population of Australia. 26 million, at least as of 2022. Massive. Huge. The thing with Australia is that most of it is unpopulated desert. Like, we kind of just hang around on the outskirts because there's nothing in the middle. So yeah.
Are you sure?
That's where most of us be. You want to catch us on the corners. We're like little cockroaches. We're like little spiders even. Very thematically appropriate. Australia's one big donut. In terms of population, pretty much, CT, pretty much. And Tasmania is like the little crumb or the little sprinkle that fell off the donut. They exist too, I guess. I suppose. If you want. Anyway, what are we doing here? All this talk of taking accountability got me wanting to take some souls real quick. Where the fuck was I even? I don't know where I was. I think I was here. I guess I'll go here. Let's have a look. Oh, we've been here for 38 minutes. I hope you like talking and lots of it, because that's about all you're getting. Fuck, what are you doing, Eric? That's massive, dude. That's huge. Appreciate your presence. Oh, great one. All right, so yeah, this was really fucked up. I'm actually not even sure. Honestly, my only strategy here is to kill everything in this room. So that's kind of what I'm going with here. I'm literally going to kill everything in this room. And that's about all I think I can do. I'm just going to murder every sentient being in this room. And I'll crush everything without any sentience just to be sure that I'm not going to have any problems. Okay. Good start. I hope you got your predictions in. What was the most popular prediction today? Gotta be 0 deaths, right? Surely. You guys believe, right? You heard that Eminem song. Do you still believe in me? Off the hit album, Reminder, that everybody loved. Good times, good times. 2017, good times, good times. Do you still believe in me? It turned out not a lot of people believed at that time. Not a lot of people believed in that LP. I will say that. That's okay. Sometimes the doubters are gonna doubt. The haters are gonna hate. Take no responsibility. What did I just tell you? Kamikaze, this dude? Dude, how cool was it when Kamikaze released? I don't even think the album's that great in its totality. There's some tracks that I like. There's also some tracks I really don't like. But when it released, it was the coolest thing ever. It was like, I just loved watching this old man just be like, he was so angry. It was so good. Like, sonically, some of the songs were like not great. I will say that. I would even say some were bordering very bad, but like Nice Guy might be the worst Eminem song. I don't know. It might be the worst one. But like in general, it was such a cool moment, I think. That one, both Jesse Reyes fucking sucks. I like Good Guy. I think Good Guy's a good song. Have you listened to the beat on Good Guy? I didn't like Good Guy when I first listened to it. And for, like, I think, yeah, I just left it out of the rotation every time I would listen to it. Raven's on the fucking laptop again. What do you want to do? Club Penguin's been down for years. It's not coming back. Like, I don't know what you think's gonna happen. They don't even make it anymore. Like, there were a couple of band revivals, but like, they're not, I don't know, man. You're just gonna find creeps on there these days. You think kids are playing Club Penguin? They've moved on. You're just gonna find like 36-year-old creeps on there. Come on. Sorry. It's a serious issue we're having here. I don't usually use that laptop because the screen's busted, but I was looking for some old TGB stuff. And then I realized the amount of times I've done that only to remember that I moved it onto an external hard drive like actual years ago. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I listened to the beat on Good Guy because, wow. Seriously, like a really hypnotic beat. I really enjoy it. Oh, wow. I think, like, even the vocal performance is actually pretty good. I just hated on it a lot because the song literally comes after... The song literally comes after, like, the worst song ever. So it's similarly titled, and it's got the same singer on it. So you're just kind of, like, weirded out by it, I think. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I keep forgetting that uses so much juice. All right, hold on a second. Sometimes I get worried about, like, am I talking about something that people aren't going to find interesting on stream? I think I don't care. I think I have such a great time when I talk about whatever. I think, Raven, what the how do you even manage that? I'm gonna have to ask you to relax. Relax. I don't even know how she does this. She puts herself in, like, mortally dangerous positions. Like, seriously. I've got a picture hung up on the wall. She's trying to stand on the edge of it. It's like a mountain goat activity. It's not gonna work, love. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to settle for, like, another perch, I'm afraid. Like, you know, I don't know. No sense of self-preservation, I feel like. There's times, genuinely, where I think, like, cats might actually have 9 lives, because there's no way you risk yourself to this degree. You know? Like, in the bathroom, every now and again, I'll have to stop her from trying to jump onto, like, the shower door. She thinks that she can just stand up there with 0 consequence or danger. It's like, come on, brother. Haven't we evolved past, you know, throwing ourselves off cliffs and stuff? Like, we understand that's dangerous now, don't we? But yeah, anyway, back to what I was talking about, the thing that nobody cares about. Go and listen to Good Guy and tell me that the beat on that song isn't, like, crack. I don't know what it is. I think, who's the producer he worked with a lot on that album? I think it was Illa, wasn't it? What's his, I can't remember his full producer name. DJ Illa? Something like that. He worked on a couple of songs on the Kamikaze album. I think he kind of killed it with that one. Now, it wasn't Take Keith. I think it was something Illa. I can't remember his name, but god damn, he was cooking with that beat. I'm salivating at the thought of it. It's got like this, like Eminem doesn't really rap over psychedelic stuff a lot anymore, and you could argue in the never really has, aside from like Slim Shady LP, but it's got kind of like a psychedelic edge to it. It's nice. I know you can't use the word edge anymore, that's been ruled illegal, but you understand what I mean. You understand. We're all on the same page here, right? Illa the producer, that's him. Yeah, he cooked with that one. Good stuff. Gold star, even. I like that. I don't like this. Is this, like, I don't even know if this is what I'm meant to be doing, but this is nice. This is a nice stream. It's been a while since I've been able to yap. Plid die more? You know I can't do that. You know I can't do that. Do I look like somebody who would do that? Like some sort of coward fraud? I remember the blue light. I remember that. Do haven't they already lit their thing? Oh fuck, the doors have to open. Oh, my brother, come over here. That is so cool, by the way. That is awesome. I don't like that my reward is another enemy, but that I've
I know you
before,
are not much of a Marvel guy, but do you have any thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom?
Oh, careful with spoilers, dude. Is that a spoiler? Thanks for the 100 bits there, Connor. I hope that's not a spoiler, is it? I don't know. It was like it's a thing. I guess it was an announcement. Anyway, I am a Marvel guy. I love Marvel. I just haven't watched the MCU very much. Part of me actually does want to watch... Oh god, really? We're doing this? That's crazy. Getting wild behavior from the boys over here, I'll tell you what. They don't hold back. No, I like Marvel. I do a lot. Daredevil's one of my favorite characters. And there's times where I get a hankering for that Marvel charm that you only really get from Marvel. But I'm more into the Marvel comics than I am the MCU. There's part of me that really wants to watch the peak MCU, like through to Endgame, you know, because as much as people shit on it these days, like that was a pretty historic run. And I think there's probably some movies in there that I haven't seen that I would really love. It's just, I got thrown off a lot by the newer stuff, and I'm not one that really keeps up with something that runs that long, unless it's a TV show I really like. But TV's a bit different for me, you know, TV's a bit of a more collective, focused vision a lot of the time. But, you know, I do really love Marvel. I interact with DC a lot more,
If you like
but...
No Way Home, the new Deadpool will be good for you. Mid-plot, but still
I didn't
extremely
watch No Way
entertaining.
Home. Wings up, who do you think I am? Thanks for the 100 bits there, dude. Can I watch the new Deadpool movie without watching anything else? I think I literally asked this question the other day, but I'll ask again. Just to make sure you're paying attention. Because I might go and watch that. I love Wolverine. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I watched the OG X-Men movies growing up. I watched Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm goated. There's 2 other doors. I love that. I love that. It's so fun. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We're just chilling. We're having a good time, right? We're hanging out next to Bashful Ray. Like, what do you want? Okay. Fuck me. This is the worst area ever. Oh, there's 3 doors. Goody. Love that. Can't wait. Cool. Okay. At least we're healing. That's fun. In order to watch this movie, you need to watch these 6 other movies with completely different characters and titles. And tones. No, I like that there's some variety in there. But yeah, it's a big dedication, and I missed the cinematic experience. I might catch up though. Who knows? Maybe this new run of MCU will be pretty interesting. It sounds interesting. I have quite a few spoilers for Endgame and stuff, and so the Robert Downey Jr. returning thing is kind of interesting. I know that there is a comic I haven't read. I just saw this going around, but I know that there is a comic that depicts the Doctor Doom thing as Tony Stark or something like that. I won't lie, feels a little desperate. Feels like fuck, things are really going downhill here. We need to sort of take it back to what we knew worked. Which is a little bit of a shame because it's like, come on, we get some new talent in there. You want a real revitalization. I think you need to the thing is that previously they allowed the MCU to build up, right? Now they want every movie to be its own endgame, I think. Seems to be the problem. Again, I haven't seen many of them.
If they make him an evil version of Tony Island game myself.
Thanks for the 100, dude. Thanks, Wings Up. Yeah, evil version of Tony. There's cooler versions of evil Tony than him just assuming the role of a different character. That seems a little bit of a waste. I don't know. When they get into this multiversal fucking variant, oh, your grandma can be Spider-Man kind of thing. Grandma Spider-Man sounds pretty cool, actually, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I'll say this. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the most charismatic actors of all time, I think. Like, I genuinely think he has such a presence ever since he started. Like, previous movies too, but it really, really showed, I think, for everyone when he started doing Iron Man, right? Like, there's a part of me that thinks it's really cool to see him there. And his presence on stage in the green hood was pretty awesome. I think he looked pretty cool. But, you know, it feels a little cheap. It feels a little desperate. Like a please be interested again thing. But, you know, I don't know. I'm willing to... I don't hate fun, you know? I'm willing to see how it goes, or at least hear how it goes, you know? Is it fun to have a not actual Doctor Doom, though? Is that fun? I don't know, up to you. Is that a fun thing? You be the judge. Who won? Who's next? You decide. Man, I wish I could talk about the Dark Tower right now, because unless you've read the 5th book, you have no idea how that is connected, but it is. It is. Trust me, it is. I don't know how it is, but it is. I will say no more. Dark Tower, Chapter 1. The tower, I couldn't see it because it was nighttime, and I hear the tower's pretty dark. A compelling premise. to say the least. Oh, wow. This area is so fucking annoying. Oh, it's so infuriating. I don't want to do this anymore. I know I've made the mistake of killing every enemy and not doing the doors. What is Raven doing? What are you doing now? I don't know what her problem is today. I know. I need to just pay attention, but fucking hell. This has really brought the game back to its roots of just being like an unbearable amount of enemies to contend with. Like I was saying this last time we were here, but it's like now we're playing Dark Souls 2 again. You know what I mean? Now we're playing Dark Souls 2. This is the Dark Souls 2 I remember. This is the Dark Souls that I fell in hate with. It's very Dark Souls 2-esque. You're right, needy little imp. I hadn't even thought of that. You're correct. It's very, yeah. You're on the right track. I don't even care anymore. Just kill me, let me open the fucking doors. Listen to the amount of footsteps. Like, it's nonsensical. I've got Raven in my peripheral vision doing dark magic in the fucking corner for some reason. How am I expected to pay attention? What? I didn't even get to see what was through this door. It's just a chest, alright. Look, I love how they just walk away, like their life's purpose is to fuck me over. Like, you see when they kill you, how they just waltz away, like they've got nothing else to do in their day? The meaning of their existence is to fuck me over. Terrible. Look at this! Oh, I guess I've got nothing else scheduled today. I'll just fucking head on over here. I'll go and have a couple of drinks. What is this? Jesus, man. Tell you what. Don't bring out the Australian in me. It'll get dangerous. Start getting me talking about the TAB. We're gonna have a problem. What the fuck? There's no day I can't fucking do anything. Just go right? Did I do want to see what's through the door, but oh, that's fucking okay. Whatever. Oh, not that it matters. This guy's gonna come to life. Whatever, bozo. I don't even want the items. You can go fuck yourself. It's gonna be like at best a fucking tree branch anyway. Who gives a shit? Oh my god. Like, I don't really... Okay. Whatever. I want the stuff down here quite a lot. I'm getting greedy. Is this a chest that I can actually open, or is it just a box? It's just a box. I'm working with bozos here. Frozen flower? Who could have guessed? Dark arrow, 15 of them? I don't even need one of them. This is what I'm talking about. What the fuck am I doing with that? Okay, alright, everybody just relax, alright? You're doing way too much. Line up. Line up. How do you use your bow? I don't even know how to use a bow in this game, to be completely honest with you. Line up, fellas. Okay. This is just bordering on pathetic. I love how much damage I'm doing. It's very impressive. That is an impressive amount of damage. Alright. Where's his brothers? Alright. I think that's enough now that I can do this successfully. Oh, this was a terrible decision. I underestimated how many are left. Holy fucking shit, man. So many enemies, dude. It's very Dark Souls 2-esque. $20 Fortnite card behind that door? It fucking better be. I want the new George Fartar Bensonberry skin. We're still here. I really could leave at this point. I guarantee you whatever is behind that door isn't worth it, but it's gonna haunt me at night if I don't open it. Like, I will be haunted by forces beyond my control. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's the ticket. That's it. Lego Batman 3 Battle Pass skin behind that door. Sir Robert Worth with the frog. Who's that? Alright. Lord save me. Lord save me. 6 deaths, we fell off. We fell off. Bruce and Robert failing. 6 deaths, we fell off. It's all over. Pack it up, everybody. Pack it up. Literally just another enemy. I don't even know what to, I've got literally nothing to say at this point. What, do you have something to say?
Look how far this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future.
That's ridiculous. Don't say that.
Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But if you find a need for a truer dark, then meet again. We shall.
Okay. I love how he... That was the biggest, like, no offense, but moment. You have no future. You look like shit. You're weak. Oh, but don't mind me. I'm just talking among myself here. Really should kill this guy. I really should beat this guy to death with hammers, but... Yeah. Jump? Like on here? Oh, yeah, okay. Press square, fuckhead. Jesus. He's gullible? I don't know. I might fall through the floor or something. I trust you as an expert. That's like a doctor being like, here, inject this. And it's fucking rat poison. And you go, oh my god, look at this gullible fuckwit. Here, take this pill. Oh, will it make my arthritis feel a little bit better? Okay, I guess I'll take it. Oh, it's cyanide. Oh. Well, no, I'm not gullible. I just trusted you because, you know, white fucking lab coat and... you know, you're a doctor. No, look, do people not understand analogies? You're not I'm not saying you're a doctor. I'm saying you're an expert in your respective field, and I trusted you. And I was betrayed. That's what we're doing here. Jesus. Oh, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. What the... I wasn't fucking talking about horses. You're insane. I'm never asking you for advice ever again. That's the energy you're giving right now. Ah, man, that's tough. You know, but... You know, hopefully things work out. I'm sure they will, knock on wood. Why the fuck would I knock on wood? What has that got to do with anything? Weirdo. I don't want to knock on anybody's wood. Oh, I just got something. I think what was that? The Phantom set? What was that? Did I just see the Phantom set? Do you see that? Started with an F. Could be. Ah, the Pharum armor, not the Phantom armor, I was gonna say. It's pretty cool, honestly. Let me eat a human effigy real quick. It actually looks really cool. It's a bit more like, I like it. It kind of suits having no pants on because it's a bit more like beastly almost, you know? It's a little bit more like I cut this off an animal type thing. Not that Bill would do that, but I mean, technically we all do that when we wear a certain type of material, but look, I'm not here to comment on your fashion choices, alright? What I'm trying to say is it's a little bit more, yeah, you know, like fur coat type thing. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty or anything like that. Let me see what the pants look like. Yeah, honestly, man, having no pants on is kind of just the go. Like, you chuck a penal skirt on and all of a sudden you feel like you rule the world. I feel like that's just kind of how it is. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. Oh, I didn't check out the helm. You're right. Hold on a moment. The Phantom helm. It's very cool. Like, it's very cool. I love the little T section to look through. Love helmets like that. Absolutely hard as hell. But can't see the mustache and the hairline, which is a serious issue. Hey, they don't call this Fashion Souls for nothing, it seems. I don't think there's anything I can do here, so hopefully there's something I can do over here. Alright. Oh, there's a bonfire there. Oh my god. This is so Dark Souls 1-esque. That was... Wow, wow, wow. How am I alive? I can't fucking believe this. That's so cool. I'm really happy about that. Alright, good stuff, everybody. Just another day in the office. Huge. I would even venture to say massive.
Everywhere a character steps is a puddle the way he drips so hard.
I appreciate that, Lols. I'll pass that on to Billy. He'll be delighted to hear that. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the 100 bits, fella. So, what, that's it? Like, is there absolutely no oh, this guy's gonna respawn now. Alright, excellent. Is there no significance, like, to this location at all? Oh, the old man's gone. I should have known. I should have known he wouldn't stick around. There's a reason for that bonfire? Alright, I guess we'll be back here later then. How do I repair this? I can't even remember how to do that. Man, when are we gonna pull it together? I feel like we should have pulled it together by now.
TTS says Izzy 1 gold.
Hell yeah, dude. Drop a gold. I mean, nobody's stopping you. Thanks for the 100, dude. Be prepared for jealousy, though. For sure. Appreciate you, fella. Repair powder? Do I have to use repair powder? Wasn't there another way? I guess I'll use repair powder. Oh, a blacksmith can repair. Forgot about that. That's alright. That's alright, that's alright. The gold economy is booming. You're absolutely right. Oh, hang on. I didn't even repair my fucking sword. What is this? What sort of a scam is this? I'm going to Majula. Fuck this place. It's just full of despair and hopelessness. Oh, repair powder. Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay, Lockie Dagger, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You've now committed a great crime against the council, and for that you cannot be forgiven. 2,000 souls in this economy. How am I meant to fucking eat tonight? What the fuck is the point of repair powder? Look, I think it's to make the red line go up. Nah, I forgive you. I could never stay mad at you. After all, you did, actually, no, you didn't win that Kahoot, did you? Who won the Kahoot back in the day? Hang on, I might actually have to strip you of all authority. What is going on here?
You need armor?
Who won the Kahoot? Does nobody remember? Came like 4th? Fucking pitiful performance. What, you didn't study? I think CJ won? Alright, well, CJ's forgiven for all future transgressions. Alright? He deserves it. He's earned it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You haven't got shit, and honestly, I need to buy some life gems, so... when my payment goes through, I'll see what I'm playing with. I'm so curious to see what happens if you jump into the water in Majula. I feel like this might be a long double troll. Like, maybe you told me to do it. I feel like that's possible. You get a mini kit? That's massive.
Thanks, Kai.
Holy. Thanks. Thank you. Can you play Lego City Undercover Frank dialogue for me? No. Definitely not.
Looking for armor?
Alright. Wasn't actually first stream was Asylum 1, then a very long break? You're talking about the first streams ever? Definitely not. First stream ever was Ghost of Tsushima, I think. In 2021. Or 2020, I can't remember. Oh my god. Oh, in reference to yourself as a viewer, I understand. I'm getting too old, man. No, don't give in to that. Spring chicken hours, all right? Large gains will be made. We still have time. I'm just buying this because I want to,
Purchase? Do come again.
I want to get more clothing options. Hit the gym? I've been hitting the gym skin for years at this point. I think it's the only reason I even still exist at this point. It's a very good outlet. I suggest if you aren't slapping gym around at least a couple of times a week, give it a go. Especially if you're feeling sad. It's like a little cheat code. It won't cure your sadness like some Patrick Bateman Sigma edits will try and make you believe. But it's a good... It's like a... You kind of like beat the sadness up a little bit, you know? Or you kind of give it a little bit of a... You know when you tenderize meat and then it's easier to cook? Exercise and training is kind of like... It's kind of like tenderizing and softening up your sadness so that it's easier to remedy, you know? For sure. For sure. I'm not even talking about just like being sad. I just think like I feel like it's easier for negative feelings to creep in if you don't do something physical a couple of times a week at least, right? That's what I mean. This is not a cry for help. But if you generally feel like shit a little bit sometimes, which is relatively normal, it depends. All of this is too subjective. What I'm trying to say is there's really no negative that can come from it, I would say. Okay, Andrew. I absolutely hate that absolute buffoons have given the recommendation of exercise a bad name. What? Unbelievable. In episode 6, which of these locations did Western Jesus not see in his dream? Bankin Roads, house in Valentine Cliffs near Blackwater Farm in the Heartlands? That question fucked me over in the Kahoot. That's massive, dude. Well, you should have studied. We were just we started this stream off talking about accountability, right? Come on. You should have studied. No, I'm not going to jump because I really have to work out how far this troll goes, and I haven't made a thorough enough assessment yet. Bankin Roads is right. See, Wesman's been paying attention. At least somebody has. Dude, oh, you know what? I think, no, you know what? I think I'll stop playing here. I think, I know we didn't go for long, but I was gonna keep going, but I think I should probably, I got a lot to do today. Look, Bruce, I need to save Bruce and Robert, okay? I need to save Bruce and Robert. I need to... Oh, we've been here an hour and 17 minutes. Look, if you're not here for the yaps, what are you here for? My fantastic Dark Souls gameplay? Don't kid yourself now. You don't have to lie to me. I can take it. I can take it. I can take it, alright? I got pretty thick skin. You know, it's kind of bulbous. There's definitely some juice hovering around there. Progress of the day, we open a door. No, you're looking at it far too negatively. Progress of the day was new fit. And that's enough progress for me. We haven't fought a boss in like 3 weeks. I'll probably play this again tomorrow, to be honest, because yeah, we've slowed down considerably. Yeah, Desi, it's pretty funny. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be any other way, but that is pretty funny. Cardboard trophy video is the little video that could, all right? You just assumed living a sad, miserable life. Hey man, don't call me out like that. I'm having a great time. Oh yeah, what was the prediction win? Did that get automatic? No, I need to choose the outcome. How many times did we die? 6 to 10, right? 6. All right. Massive. That's huge. He needs to work out today. That's why we're ending early. Usually I don't on Sundays. I've gotten, like, I used to not take days off, but I got too many injuries. I'm sort of past those days. I usually take Sundays off, but sometimes on a Sunday I just feel like it. Why the fuck? Another Kirby playlist has been added to my a playlist within a playlist that goes for an hour. Lucky we weren't listening to Kirby. It was either very quiet or muted because we would have been listening to Kirby for the entire stream. Okay. If you want. I won't stop you. It's Monday. Yeah, I was talking about yesterday, okay? Some days you just feel like physical activity. It's kind of crazy. Like this is no new observation at all, but well, I'm not exactly known for being profound. So, but what I'm trying to say is it's kind of crazy how we went from like, as a species, being physical all the time, and then I kind of think like if I didn't like have designated exercise time, I would almost never be particularly physical. Like, almost ever. If I didn't have like this designated time, I mean, I'm not chasing fucking food around, you know? Makes you think, man. Makes you think. Makes you really contemplate. You know? Makes this old noodle do some work. Kirby as a series goes hard. I never played a Kirby game, at least to my knowledge. Maybe no, I don't think I ever played a Kirby game. Never, no Kirby, no Mario, no Luigi. No Luigi. Actually, I did play Luigi's Mansion at a pub one time. Luigi's Mansion at a pub for one very small session. They had a little, I think it was like a Nintendo 64 or something. Yeah, but I don't think cavemen were doing bicep curls. No. I understand that, but just, yeah, in general, physicality, you know? They were chasing around buffaloes or whatever, doing their thing, building campfires. And I don't know, maybe they hit a few squats just to round it all out. Yeah, but played a bit of Luigi's Mansion in a pub one time. I don't know, like, does every country have this? Like, you go to a pub or a bar or whatever, and they have, like, the kids area. I don't know if they really do it anymore, to be honest. Maybe. They did when I was a kid. No, they might still have it. It's kind of like, yeah. And they have, like, a little gaming room. I don't know if they do gaming rooms as much anymore. Australia is a strange place. Never seen that. Maybe not an American thing. They don't let kids in pubs. Yeah, but, you know, like restaurant/pub places. You don't have those? It's kind of like a bar, but not really. It's like you go there for dinner at 6 p.m. and the parents, they have a couple of schooners, you know? Yeah, it's like a little arcade area almost with like a bunch of consoles set up and stuff. I guess Australia is kind of messed up. We're bred to end up in pubs. Yeah, it's like a McDonald's Play Palace, but, you know, with fucking Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo 64 for some reason. Man, I played a lot of good games in pubs and in hospitals when I was a kid. Dave and Buster's? We don't have a Dave and Buster's. We used to have a Sizzler. I think Sizzler's pretty much gone skin now. I think Sizzler was basically like an all-you-can-eat type of buffet thing. Kind of the only of its kind in Australia, I'm pretty sure, but it didn't really last. It was around for quite a while, but ended in my childhood. Are you going to play Lego DC Supervillains? Maybe. Probably not anytime soon, but I would say it's almost as close to 100% I'll eventually play it as you could be. I've only heard Sizzler talked about in Young Sheldon. Wait, what? Sorry, I know I was about to get going, but if you'd like to stick around for a small post game, yap. Young Sheldon, Sizzler. Well, color me impressed. In Season 2, Episode 1, a high-pitched buzz and training wheels. Apparently there's a Sizzler mention. Interesting. Unless that information's incorrect, don't quote me on it, alright? Sorry if that was a revelation you weren't privy to. Bro saw Young Sheldon and couldn't resist. I am fascinated by that show, but I will never watch a single episode. Hey, see you later, George. Thanks for jumping in, dude. Yeah, man, Sizzler, it was the shit. It was like, I just associate it with being sick, because you would go in there and, it was like, at least my parents, whenever we would go there, you know, I'd be told you have to eat like some proper food first, and then you can go crazy with the desserts. And especially if you went there with a friend, it was like, make the most fucked up ice cream you possibly can type of thing. So vanilla ice cream, and then every topping, and then like just corn for some reason, shit like that, you know. Just you throw a fucking pepperoni slice on top of it while you're at it, that type of thing, you know. But yeah, Anyway, good times, good times. Let's focus on the future, okay? If you see any Bruce and Robert shorts pop up, give them a watch if you like. You'll probably see some. I probably will start posting some more shorts here and there. I think I'm still not fully convinced on what the transfer of viewers from short form to long form is. I can't imagine it's great, but I'm willing to try it out. And hopefully it will see some sort of... I mean, the more people that know of a series, at least, they're probably more likely to check it out if they ever do see it in their recommended. So we'll see what happens. He wants the monkey. To be honest, the bigger motivation for me is just I would like more people to see the video in general. Like, it's just when you work on something for a while, it's nice to see it get seen. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not complaining. 30,000 people have seen it in a day, which is ridiculous and probably more than I deserve. But if we're going to keep this ship afloat, if we're going to keep this ball rolling, if we're going to keep the car running, we have to fuel it up, you know? Try uploading it on YouTube. Upload it on TikTok. I was just about to say, the TikTok transfer rate, man, I don't know. Less than 0.1% probably. The amount of people... To get somebody to go from TikTok to a long-form platform is, like, almost impossible. It just doesn't really happen. But we'll see. Again, I hope none of this comes off as complaining. I find it kind of interesting when the people that I watch share a little bit of what's happening behind the scenes in terms of how videos are doing and what the prospects of certain projects are, I suppose. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See you later, Lion. Thanks, dude. And thank you for the emote as well. Can we get some appreciation for the sheriff himself? The sheriff / Picasso. Anyway, things are going good. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the support on these streams and the videos, as always. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe more Dark Souls 2. Who could really say? I mean, the possibilities are endless. I could